Welcome back to Littleton, Colorado. Steve Olivas and Greg Bice coming to you as the Junior Preds are playing the Los Angeles St. Louis Blues Kings. Junior Preds have some kids that look scared out there, and that is not contributing to the recipe for success. You've got to get a little more physical with a team that's bigger and stronger, but needs to at least get hit. Put a little bit of apprehension before they make moves, and don't let them march straight down the slot. And simple things, like when you're going to swing at a puck, make sure your stick goes all the way down to the ice. Bausch & Lomb will be sponsoring this next period as the Junior Preds will be getting fitted for eyeglasses with some depth perception capability. Junior Preds kids are 5'8", their stick's only 5'6". They go down to just above puck level. Greg Bice is back. The Preds are huddled up. He and I both have new water. I've noticed his Trident gum has disappeared. I think he ate the box. Greg Bice typically eats nails and barbed wire for dinner to keep his edge. His kid, Matthew, the one going back to the box, he grinds down barbells and eats them with a little sriracha sauce. Minute 25 remaining on the penalty kill. Junior Preds and, let's see, LaHaye, I'm guessing Wagner. Wagner and LaHaye go out. Matthews and Hutchinson on the blue line. Preds skating left to right in the second period. There will not be an ice cut between periods 2 and 3. Evidently, they cut the ice every 2 periods, and we just happened to have that fall between second and third in our games. So the Kings have fallen down. Wagner trying to take advantage of it. He's trying to outrun the King defenseman. Man, oh man, was he fast. Wagner is a fast kid. That LA defenseman was able to catch him and keep up with him. That was a nice back check. He took Wagner's feet out, so he's going to the box. Dylan is up and skating. He's okay. Wagner grew accustomed to outrunning everybody last year, and this year it's just not going to work. Man, that kid was fast too, and he's big. All right. Wagner's going to actually get a penalty shot on that one, so they call it a continuation. The linesman just stepped on the puck and almost did a face plant on the ice. He needed a better look at that logo at center ice. Wagner's skating around, trying to get his bearings back, get the bats back into the belfry, and here he comes. You may not be able to see it. We got people in the way, but Wagner coming in, takes a look, and puts it in the back of the net. Wow! I don't know if you could see that or not, but there was a nifty stick handle move. Did you get that, Greg? Did that go? Did you get it? Nice movement by Wagner. Looked like he might be doing 1 or 2 too many moves, but he did exactly what he needed to do, and the Preds are on the board. What?
It stopped. I thought it went in.
Oh, it did go in. Well, they're not counting the goal. I guess it hit the goalie and bounced back to Dylan, so once the goaltender makes the stop, forward progress is halted. What?
It's a good goal. They just haven't put it up.
All right. Greg Bice has checked with the official scorekeeper, Dylan's dad, and has heard that it is a good goal. All right. Back to live action. Junior Preds still killing the penalty. Now the goal has been put on the board, so it's 3-1 LA Kings. 14:25 remaining period number 2. As we're looking around trying to make sure everything's going right. I missed what happened. Face-off going to come deep in the Junior Preds zone to Matthew Caldwell's right. Wagner's still in on the penalty kill. LA might have won the battle, but they're losing the war. They won the face-off, but they got to go all the way back down to their goaltender to find him. LA, dangerous pass back into the mouth of their goal there. This will give coaches gray hair. Up the near wall they come, breaking it through the neutral zone. Forward stay onside. Walks it in. Matthews had that angle. The shooter put it off Matthews' ankle. Now from the high slot. Hard wrist shot, but it sails wide. Junior Preds trying to keep somebody between the puck and Matthew Caldwell. 15 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. They've almost got it gone. Junior Preds have scored the only goal on this power play by the LA Kings. Backdoor wide open, he missed the net. LA has done that a few times to help us out, and we appreciate all of their generosity. Matthew Caldwell, nice save. That wasn't an easy puck to grab onto. He's able to get those big leg pads together to shut the door, put his big fist down on top. Jennifer Ossenmacher has had a couple of high balls.
Quick shout out to Madison, Wisconsin, to the Ossenmacher family. Thanks for reading.
I don't get paid enough for this kind of ad space. 13:33. Did you notice how her voice was crystal clear and beautiful, Greg? And then you listen to me and you. All right, Parker's line is on. Olivas bites the dust. LA winning the board battles. Now a pass that goes errantly through the kid on the wall. I thought icing would be the call, but the ref says he got a piece of it, so we play on. To the near wall, Olivas has it taken right off his stick. LA drops it behind the net. Matthew Bice coming with a head of speed. Boy, LA is lucky that Byron got to it before Bice. Parker weaving, has Olivas going to the net. Parker sends it to the near post, far post from his perspective, and the goaltender snaps it out of the air. Nice leather by the LA goalkeeper. 12:59, stoppage in play. Third line comes out. Wagner getting a rest. He killed off, I believe, the entire 2 minutes of that penalty. So we got Cyphers lining up with Simonek and Ellingson. Cyphers won it clean. Ellingson had come in. He was going to try to pick that one from underneath Cyphers, so it whistled by him. It came to the near wall. LA, of course, picked up the loose puck because that's what happens. They just came in, split Clancy and Gowdy. Didn't get the shot off. Clancy, nice pass up to Simonek. Simonek looked real indecisive and gave it away. Man, Caldwell bailed him out. Caldwell took one in the Adam's apple, it looked like. Nice stop by Caldwell. Ellingson is overpowered and overwhelmed. LA looks like, they're like Hannibal Lecter. They just kind of have a fine Chianti and some fava beans. The junior Preds are running in circles staring at the sun. LA puts another one on Caldwell. Caldwell's going to be bruised up at the end of this night. When he says Calgon, it has nothing to do with soaking in dish soap. It has to do with a bubble bath. Matthew Caldwell with some nice lavender-scented candles. Maybe sandalwood, Greg. I'm not sure which is more relaxing. And a little bit of Yanni or Enya playing on the boombox in the background. Do kids even know what boomboxes are anymore? All right, Wagner's line is back, and Caldwell is as accurate as ever. Caldwell has got his angles down pat tonight, and save for the times where he's 1-on-3 with the Kings, he has risen to the challenge. Stoppage in play, face off to Caldwell's left. Wagner leans in. The referee turns, drops it. LA wins it to the far point. Point man sends it toward Caldwell. Nice job knocking it to the far corner. Hutchinson engages. Wagner picks up the puck, spins it around up the wall into the neutral zone where LaHaye tries to smack at it. Boy, Matthews almost took a stick to the teeth on that one. The LA kid took like a golf swing, and his follow-through almost got Matthews in the face. Back into the junior Pred zone, out to Ossenmacher. Ossenmacher back to Hutchinson. Hutch now has to run and get it. He wasn't expecting that to be returned. Ossenmacher one-timered that one all the way around. Junior Preds can't get out of the zone. Now they do. Ossenmacher far side, breaking it through the neutral zone. LaHaye crosses him. Ossenmacher to the right. Big wind up and cracks it into the goalie's belly. Goalie gobbles it up. No rebound. Stoppage in play. Face off deep in the LA zone. 3-1 Kings. 11:28 remaining in period number 2. We're about entering the witching hour. Junior Preds hoping to put a spell on the Kings. Garrett Parker looks up at somebody who is yelling at him from the stands. Gets it out to Kanana, who misses the net wide. Ben Byron chased it behind the net. LA got it. Now well, I thought we were going to have a battle for the puck. LA got there way ahead of the Preds. Look at the passing the Kings are able to do. Oh, and they had a backdoor man wide open. They missed him. LA gives us another gift. They're trying. Olivas is standing next. Boy, there's a lot of standing around happening, Greg.
Yes.
I don't know if our kids are just out of gas or if they've had a butt full of this game. Let's see what the third line can do. The energy line. The line with the quick feet. Greg, we lost the camera again. Cyphers. LA wins. Well, no, he won the face-off, ultimately. Simonek has Ellingson going with him. Simonek gets erased. with a big red eraser. Holy cow, he's up and moving again. Ellingson takes a spill into the far corner. Cyphers takes a spill trying to help him out. Looks like a penalty's coming up on the Kings for that hit. They touch up and the whistle goes. Caldwell was halfway to the bench but didn't have near enough time to make it. LA touched up pretty quickly. The junior Preds don't want possession of the puck. When they get it, they get rid of it right away. That gives the Kings a chance to touch and us a chance to not have a man advantage for any longer than the 2 minutes. All right, Wagner's line is out. Wagner, LaHaye, and Assenmacher are joined by Matthews and Hutchinson. 10:37 remaining. Draw coming to the LA goaltender's right. Referee's explaining the penalty to the LA coaching staff, and the kid takes his position in the box. On the box, in the box. All right, Wagner leans in. Someone's about to get booted, or maybe not. The referee just got himself back into position, and we had to wait for the scorekeeper to get the penalty on the board. It's there, and we're underway. Matthews far point, gets it to the wall. Wagner looking, fires it in. Goaltender, another good glove. Hutchinson got it. Man, Assenmacher had a rebound off the back wall. Hutchinson missed it, came off, and Assenmacher had a one-timer that went wide. All the way down go the Kings, and icing will be the call. We haven't had one in the second period yet. The first period was marred by probably, without exaggerating, 10 icing calls. We got one now, and we're going to bring it back to the Kings' end of the ice. Same 5 kids on the ice. Matthews and Hutchinson are behind the Wagner line. Wagner leans in. The referees have been pretty good at getting the face-offs hopping. This time, no exception. LA wins the draw. I don't know why the kid iced the puck. He had full possession and no one near him. His teammate is giving him a little smack as he sails by. We're going to draw it on the goaltender's left-hand side this time. It's a little better for the Preds. The goalies would rather have their glove on the open side than their stick. Wagner wins that draw to Hutchinson, but LA storms right through him. Matthews might lose this race. Man, the Kings forwards are fast. Caldwell has to dive on the puck for a stoppage. There were 3 of us and 1 of them, and Caldwell said, I don't like those odds. The game is slowed considerably for the last minute as the junior Preds power play, well, has looked like most of the rest of the game, frankly. Parker's line comes out. Parker, Olivas, and Ben Byron. Parker tied his kid up beautifully, and the Preds have it. Olivas comes to the near side, crosses the red line and fires it in. Ben Byron and Brandon Olivas giving chase. LA beats both of them. Byron took a bad angle to the puck. Byron, little backdoor to Olivas. Olivas puts it off the goaltender. Rebound, Parker. Parker put it off the goaltender. Parker gets the rebound again. Sends it out to the far point. Kananen. Kananen to Parker on the near half ball, far half ball. LA pokes it off, and Kananen picks it off, keeps it in. Sends it deep. Ben Byron is there. Olivas going to the back door. Byron tried to get it to him. Hit some traffic in between. LA picks up the loose puck and knocks it into the neutral zone. Good forecheck pressure and several scoring opportunities by the Preds. It started with a face-off win. A pass up to Parker. Parker was, Olivas was standing there. Parker was looking at Olivas. My mistake. That was to Olivas. Olivas got it forward to Parker. Anyway, LA knocked it around. Kananen in a race for his life. And now Bice is going to come over and pick him up. Bice sends it into open space. That's picked up by LaHaye. LaHaye into the zone. He's got Assenmacher trailing. A battle is on the near wall. We can't see it. It's underneath where our camera can go. LA's kid started to fall. Bice made sure he got there. Now behind the LA Kings net, 15 seconds remaining on the power play. LA flipped it up and over the glass. We're going to have another face-off deep in the Kings zone. Wagner's line stays out. Matthews and Hutchinson take their positions far and near on the blue line. Goaltender's right. 14 seconds left on the power play. LA wins that draw clean. They got dumped by Assenmacher, who gets it to Matthews on the far point. Matthews sent it in. The goalie steered it wide. Behind the net go the Kings. They pick up the loose puck, sending it up the near wall. That's going to do it for the power play. Teams are 5 aside. It's all the way into the Preds zone. Matthews is going to ride his kid into the wall. His kid actually helped him out by falling, but then got up and just took the puck. Oh, junior Preds. And now, all by himself, Caldwell had that angle, and he's got the floor, and he's got the post. LA had probably 5 whacks at that sucker, but Caldwell didn't budge. Now against the half wall. We just shot it right into them. Wagner gave that one away. Now the LA Kings pick it up again. These kids have been out there for a while, and they've got to be tired. Someone's got to cover that puck. We just gave it away again. Hutchinson, right to the King, right on his forehand in the shooting position. Wagner's got it. Wagner's trying to stick handle. He finally gets it past their lines. Houston has it. LaHaye past the goaltender. It goes wide. Junior Preds almost got caught on a bad change there. Bice, fortunately, is going to have the angle. He and Kananen combined to take the kid off the puck. Cyphers and Ellingson in now. Cyphers gets his stick held up. That trickles wide into the corner. It's on the half wall. Somebody's getting a penalty. It's going to be the Kings. See who's going to the box here. The ref had his arm up for a while. Caldwell made it to the bench that time. Caldwell getting his stick back. We've got tripping is the call. Well, we'll take whatever we can get. Our odds are marginally worse when we're a man down, Greg. So it's not bad per se when they get a penalty, but I mean, it could be better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we got the penalty, we could score shorthand, right?
Yeah.
All right, Parker's line is out. Parker ties his kid up. LA takes the puck, sends it into neutral ice. Bice, little backdoor pass to Kananen. Kananen D to D back to Bice. Well, no, pass. The puck is kind of bouncing on the two defensemen, and they're having some trouble getting control of the passes. Kananen now sends it forward. There's a stoppage, and it looks like, is Bice down? Bice might have gotten squished into the boards. Caldwell's calling for the coach to come out. Parker goes, well, no, Parker's in the middle of the ice. That's Bice's defensive partner, Kananen, checking on him. Bice broke his collarbone in Anaheim last year playing the Ducks on, I believe, his first shift of the game, of the tournament. Jordan French has to go a long way to get there. Greg Bice has abandoned the camera to go check on his son. Matthew held an arm up, and I think he gestured to the bench, so he's at least lucid. All right, Jordan's picking him up. Going to dust him off. Looks like he's okay. Matthew is in a sitting position. Jordan's got him by one arm and is picking him up. Matthew might be holding that other arm chicken-winged against his body. Not sure if it's his shoulder or his ribs. Matthew's not going to the locker room, though. That's the good news. He's headed back to the bench. Bice is probably our biggest and thickest kid. It takes a lot to hurt him, but that shoulder snap last year, he was not a happy camper. All right, Matthew still chicken-winging an arm against his body. It looks like he's holding his chest and not his shoulder, and that's good. May have gotten squished and had his ribs beat up a little. If the Kings kid came in, his elbow might have gotten Matthew under the shoulder pads or something. May have gotten the wind knocked out of him, too. We will see. Well, we're not going to get anything between periods because they're not cutting the ice. So we'll see if Matthew comes back. Hutchinson, long stretch pass to the Kings. The Kings knock it back in. Minute 32 left in the power play. Let's see if the Preds can at least break it out of their own zone, and the answer is no. LA controlling the puck shorthanded. Hutchinson wipes the LA kid out into the corner. He lands on the puck, and he's okay with that. That'll shag some time off the penalty kill for the Kings. Hutchinson trying to dig it out. Parker trying to dig it out. Guess who has it? The Kings! Man, did they rifle one off of Caldwell. The Kings all alone in front of the net. Caldwell watches that one go high over the cross. The Kings another shot on net. This is the porous line, the one that's probably going to give up 100 goals this year, and we'll see if they can get something back. Byron's got Olivas, and he gave it away. Byron had Olivas, literally nobody within 15 feet of him coming down Broadway, and Byron handed the puck to the Kings. Here come the Kings on the counterpunch. Another shorthanded shot on net. Oh, it's fantastic to watch these Kings work. That's why we've been Kings fans our whole lives, Greg. I got to get me a purple jersey. All right, the Junior Predators can't get out of their own way. At some point, they'll break it out of their zone. Not tonight, Greg, but tomorrow I'm thinking they'll be able to do it. It comes to the neutral zone. Can they get into the King zone? Ah, they can. Kananen tries a toe drag. That hasn't worked since he was 8. And down the near wall. Junior Preds giving chase. Hutchinson runs it down, sends it up to Ossenmacher. Oh, that's not Hutchinson at all. That's Houston. Houston tried to get it to Wagner. Wagner's got it in the slot. Wagner with the shot, puts it off the goaltender and off the back glass. LA in the neutral zone. Here they come. Counterpunch. Kananen takes it away from the kid. Nice play by Kananen, but he just gave it back. But now we took it back. Houston has Ossenmacher going to the net. Houston high into the goaltender, who absorbs that. Goaltenders like Velcro with that puck. No rebound. 5:08 remaining. Still 3-1 Kings. Goalie might have been hurt with that one. That was a hard shot. He took it high. The goalies love that when the puck's whistling high. All right, draw coming on the Kings end of the ice. Wagner's line remains out there. 5:08 to go, period number 2. Puck is dropped right onto LaHaye's stick. LaHaye had it on his forehand. I don't know why he put it on his backhand to shoot, but it was right on net, and the goalie had to make a play. Net gets knocked off its moorings, and 4 seconds have ticked off the clock. Twin Towers on the blue line. Clancy and Gowdy. Wagner's line remains out for another face-off. Deep in the Kings zone. Same place, same kids. Almost the same amount of time left on the clock. Referee checks over his shoulder, says, "Stop looking at my butt." Now he looks at the kids on the other side and says, "What are you looking at?" The Kings win the draw, try to whip it out of the zone. Clancy kicks it forward, takes himself out of the play, and the Kings are coming 2 on Gowdy. All the way into the slot and put it into the net. Man, Clancy decided to step up and pinch, and that was very much the wrong decision to make. By the time he realized he was out of the play, he wasn't in the same zip code with the Kings wingers, and they come down and put one past Caldwell. Caldwell could do nothing with that. That was a laser beam in the top shelf, right under the crossbar. 4-1 Kings. 4:53 remaining. Line 3 comes out. Cypher's line is backed up by Hutchinson and Matthews. All right, Cyphers leans in for the draw, center ice. Referee's got some insecurities. Keeps looking over his shoulder before he drops the puck. LA wins it, sends it into Caldwell's glove. Another stoppage. LA makes a 5-for-5 change. Junior Preds leave the same 5 kids out. They're going to drop it to Caldwell's right. Deep in the Preds zone. Cyphers technically won that draw in that he's the one that got his stick on it, but it went to the Kings. Hutchinson gets shouldered out of the way. Matthews nicely picked off that shot. Sends it up the half wall to Ellenson, who can't get to the wall in time. LA gets it, shoots it at Caldwell again. It goes wide. LA taking on Hutchinson. Hutchinson keeps his kid wide. They get it to the near point. From center ice, Cyphers picked off that shot, and the Preds are coming. Cyphers didn't cross the red line, and that's going to be icing. Cyphers didn't have a lot of time to make that decision because he was about to get mushed, and he decided that discretion is the better part of valor. Sends the puck deep, and we're going to do it again in front of Caldwell. Parker's boys come out. Looks like Bice is back on the ice, so he'll be fine. All right, Bice is joined by Kananen. Olivas battling, Parker helping. Parker and Olivas battling. LA comes out with the puck. Rim it all the way around. Byron puts a kid into the wall, but he still put one off of Caldwell. Everything LA's doing is clicking except that. Errant pass or errant reception. Byron picks it up. Olivas going to the net. LA has that well covered. Byron takes a horrible angle shot that wasn't even on net. Got knocked into the boards and then fist bumps the kid that squished him. That's Helsinki syndrome. Stockholm syndrome. One of those Nordic countries. Amsterdam syndrome.
You're the psych guy.
Yeah, you're the engineer. I keep forgetting. 3:52 left. Parker's line stays on the ice. Kananen and Bice on the blue line. Puck is dropped. Parker ties his kid up. Olivas tried to march through and grab it. It ends up squirting to the wall, and LA gets the loose puck. LA gets every loose puck. They send it off Caldwell's stick. He knocks it effortlessly to the side. LA is being allowed to just do what they want. Another shot that made it through heavy traffic. Caldwell's leg pad was the only thing that saved a goal. Now to the middle of the ice. He's let do whatever he wants. Cannon to the near wall. Olivas picks it up with space. Olivas sends it up the wall. They're going for a change. LA picks it up. Parker's the last man standing just to try to do a little forecheck pressure. Keep LA deep while the new Preds come out. Weiss picks it up. He's got a man on him and sends it. I think that was to Parker. Parker was going off for a change, though. LA is also changing. It's a little discombobulated right now. We're going to reassemble the troops. Weiss sent it up the wall to LaHaye, who completely backed himself out of the play. I'm not sure what that was about, but LA said, all right, I'll take the puck, and they whipped one in on Caldwell. LaHaye saw the puck the whole time and just kept drifting away from the puck. 2:50 left in period number 2. 4-1 Kings. 2 goals have been scored in this period, one for each side. Wagner scored our goal on a penalty shot. And the Kings scored on a 2-on-1, almost a 3-on-1. Whipped it into the top shelf. Kings are sort of shooting at will now. The junior Preds look like they've fallen back into a penalty kill formation. Gowdy and Clancy are out on defense. The Preds are sort of letting the Kings work the perimeter without a lot of pressure. Wagner's putting pressure on his man. Wagner's doing a good job of tying him up, but the Kings are just killing time. Little backhand flipper into Caldwell, who covers that one for a stoppage. The Kings were toying with us on that possession. New blood on the ice. We got Cypher's line coming out with Matthews and I'm guessing Hutchinson. They tend to be together. And they are. All right, Matthews and Hutchinson playing deep. We've got Cyphers, Simonek, Ellingson on forward. LA wins the draw to the far point. Point man sends it in. That gets knocked down by Cyphers. Cyphers picks up the loose puck and he's going. Getting back checked all over the place. The Kings defense, that's one of their forwards, doing a nice job on the back check. The Kings ultimately end up with the puck near side. King is sent into the wall. Matthews sends the puck deep. Junior Preds have to tag up. All 3 forwards are shoulder to shoulder trying to get back to the blue line to tag up. The Kings send it down the ice. Matthews goes back, finds a little space, sends it up toward the point. The Kings had it for a second. The Preds had it long enough to whip it out of their zone. LA trying to work the breakout. Through the neutral zone they come. That's picked by Hutchinson. Matthews knocked it down first. Hutchinson got the loose puck. Now Parker has it. Parker on the ice. Olivas about to join him. Parker cross ice to Matthews. Matthews tried to stick handle, got knocked off the puck. Parker picked it up. Byron had it on his foot for a second. Now everyone's just sort of flailing at it. The Kings don't have possession either. It's coming up the near wall. Bice finally picked it up. Bice sends it to Cannon. Cannon saucers it into Bice's belly button. I don't know what he was supposed to do with that. Kings whacked at it. Preds got it back. Now sent up the wall to Olivas. Olivas has it. Cross ice. Nice reception by Bice. Bice had to knock that one down. It was about knee-high. The Kings have it. This has been a remarkably sloppy shift for both teams. Neither one doing a heck of a lot with the puck. The Kings kept that one in. Olivas tried to take that one ricocheting off the wall. They can't clear the zone. LA walking into Broadway. Shot it high and wide. Caldwell was there. He had a clear line of sight on that one. Shot came from the high slot. LA now coming around. Put it to the back door. He misses wide. Junior Preds still can't clear the zone. The same line. Having trouble clearing the zone. Finally, Olivas gets it out. D to D Kings. That wasn't the cleanest pass in the world, but the Junior Preds are moving like they got peanut butter on their skate blades. LA finally comes down and shoots it into Caldwell. Matthew looking to the heavens, wondering what it is he has to do. 4 seconds left in period number 2. Kings still up 4-1. Face-off coming deep in the Junior Preds zone. Kings going to try to get one last shot off. And Caldwell's going to try to make that not happen. Kings win the face-off. That'll do it. Well, that second period, I will say, ultimately was better than the first. Junior Preds only gave up 1 goal, but it was a bad one. That was a complete meltdown goal they gave, and Thankfully, the Kings don't really have their sight calibrated all that well. They've missed the net many times, and that's kept the Preds at least hanging close. A 4-1 game is respectable given the number of unforced errors that the Preds have been making. We'll see if we can claw back within a couple right away here in the third. More technical difficulties. I blame Greg Weiss. The camera knows he's an engineer, so it's challenging him by doing different things wrong all the time. And as most engineers do, Greg Weiss can just telepathically fix things on that circuit board. That's why they go to school for so many years. Greg Weiss had a chance to teach at MIT, but he wanted to go into the high-power, lucrative world of defense contracting. He now is an arms dealer internationally. He subsidizes his income by going overseas, and he wheels his deals. He's a middleman. That's all he does. He connects customers with products. Oh, the CIA knows about it. They get cut in every once in a while. They say, hey, Vice, 10% for the big. The house always wins, don't they, Greg?
Yes,
they do. All right, Preds come out. Wagner's line going to start period number 3. There are only 15 minutes of this left. I hope you haven't gone to bed yet, because the Preds are about to come out and take the lead. We've got the Kings right where we want them. We got them thinking that we are completely incapable of throwing passes and clearing our zone. And lo and behold, we're incapable of clearing the zone. LA, again, toying with us here, putting shots. Man, was that a beautiful tip play. Wish we could do stuff like that. On to the far half wall. LA, our kids are backing away from them like we're on the penalty kill. That shot might have been tipped by Asemacher. It goes up over the crossbar. Wagner's swinging at it here. LaHaye had it for a second, put it a little too far out in front of himself. Hey, look at that. LA cleared their zone. Here they come in on Matthews and Hutchinson. LA pass it across the front. Matthew Caldwell keeps that out of the net. LA picks up the loose puck, as they are prone to do. One-timer from the point. Man, Caldwell didn't flinch. He was there and saw it the whole way. That was a rocket that got hit. Finally, LaHaye is able to get it out of the zone. Asemacher, how the heck does he do that every time? God, that kid's hand-eye coordination is deadly. Asemacher was across the red line, did a backhand baseball swing, hit that sucker on the screws, and it went all the way back down. LA leaving the puck all over the place, but they're the ones that get the loose. We've got Cypher's line out there. Simonek has it. Passes up to Ellingson. Ellingson leading the charge. He crosses the red line and just sort of lays it into the goal. And then skates in, and I don't know if he got tripped or if he fell, but he slid into the goaltender. The defensemen love it when you hit their goalie. 13:25 remaining in the game. Now, Junior Preds. They got a face-off deep in the King zone. This is where we make our move. This is where Burgess Meredith yells, "No!" with that sideways mouth of his. Parker wins it to Olivas. Olivas gets it slapped behind the Kings net. Parker runs over to get it. Knocks it to the Kings stick. Wow, Olivas, good hand-eye coordination. Knocks it down. Kings got the loose puck. Into our zone they come. Weiss sizing the kids up. Weiss is able to do a nice sweep check. Get the puck into the corner, and now a battle ensues. Parker, backdoor pass to the Kings. That was nice. They give it back to Parker. Parker gave it back to the Kings. Kings to the near point. He sends it toward Caldwell. Misses wide by a little bit. Ben Byron over to get it. Feathers it up to Olivas. Olivas, little saucer up. Now that couldn't have been Ben Byron, because this is Ben Byron. Nice move by the Kings. Little nifty footwork there. Byron didn't see that one coming, and he got the angle. Man, he just stick-handled through everybody. Put it off Caldwell. It got sent into the crease. Somebody on the Preds slapped it out to Olivas, who got it out of the zone. Kings again getting every loose puck, winning every battle. Weiss just tried to smash a kid. Might have gotten the worst end of that one. The Kings now lay it out front. Kananen tries to get it out. Olivas finally does. Olivas, solid pass to Byron. Byron catches it on the backhand, marches it in. He's got no help whatsoever. Junior Preds going for a change. Byron took one for the team as he got smashed by 4 of the Kings. they were able to collectively destroy him because they really had nothing else to do. The Preds were over on the bench. That one gets sent into Caldwell, who ramps it up and over the glass into the netting for a stoppage. It's not really end-to-end action. We throw the puck all the way down, and then they get it and come back and then hold it in our zone for a while, and then we might come down and get a shot that misses the net. One shot only. That's what we do against the good teams. All right, LaHaye sends it out for Assemacher. He's going to have a collision. Assemacher, well, I saw what he was trying to do. He wasn't able to do it, but it was the right idea. Assemacher was not going to be able to outrun that kid. The kid had the angle on him, and Assemacher was going to get crushed. So he tried to just delicately pull the puck back and hit the brakes to try to do what Maverick did in Top Gun, have the MiG fly right past him and then get the shot, but he just missed it on that toe drag. All right, LA controlling the puck in our zone. We don't want to be viewed as bullies, so we don't want to take the puck from them. 11:27 remaining in the game. Still 4-1 Kings. Most of the action has been on our end of the ice for this third period. Cypher's line is out. Cyphers leans over. LA wins it clean and sends it in on Caldwell. Caldwell had that one bounce off of him. To the far. Allenson missed that one and then fell down. LA right down Broadway. Went for the top shelf. Just missed it high. They, of course, get the rebound. Matthews in a battle behind the net. Sends it. Ellingson's got that one. Bump pass to LA right in the shooting position. Caldwell has to fix that one. Ellingson, man, he wanted the assist on that goal, and Caldwell screwed it up. Ellingson on the far half wall loses a battle. The Kings come away with it. Matthews is going to battle. Matthews in a battle. That gets sent way high. Kings come out with it. Another hard shot. I think the kid actually tipped it. I don't know how he saw it. Wow, the Kings are just having their way with us. If there were only microphones down on the ice, the Preds would be yelling, "Look out!" to Caldwell over and over again. 10:44 remaining in the game. Parker's line is out. We'll see if they can give up 40 goals in the first two weekends. Kinanen spins it around to the near wall. Ben Byron picks it up. Byron, somehow the Kings have the puck. No, Byron's got it. Well, now the Kings have it. That pass went to nobody. And in any loose puck situation, the Kings are going to get it. Loose puck, who comes away with it? The Kings just ran into each other and still got the puck. D-to-D pass in their own zone. The Kings into the neutral zone. That's going to be icing, I think. No, it's not. Looks like the Pred got a stick on it. We're trying to break it out of our right to the Kings in shooting position. Again in the slot, they whistle it wide. Boy, Caldwell, you can tell, has good position today because the Kings have had, I don't know, 60 shots maybe today, and many of them went high or wide. Kings again try to put it in front. Junior Preds not interested in clearing the zone. That means they have to skate all the way down the ice. Olivas backdoor to Parker. Parker backdoor to, I guess, Bice. Bice is going to get there first. Bice along the wall to Olivas. Olivas lifts the stick of the Kings player. It goes to the point man who swung over the top of the puck. Let's see what we can do here. Ben Byron. Oh, man, Byron could have walked all the way in, but he took about a 30-foot shot instead and missed it way high. The Kings coming in on the near wall now, get ridden out of the play. No, the Kings got it back. And into Caldwell, who makes the save. Both teams pinpoint accurate passing to the boys in purple. The Junior Preds, they love the color purple. They want to give it the puck as often as possible. 9:19 left in this mess. Let's see if we can lead with our dignity. Over the puck we lean. Kings won the draw. The skate literally through our whole team. Get it to the point man. Caldwell, I'll tell you what. The point man on LA has a shot that's like a sniper rifle, and Caldwell is cool as a cucumber back there. Got that one in his glove, no problem. To the far dot this time. Let's see if we can get out of the zone. Looks like we did, and, well, the Kings came in offside. I guess that one had just slipped past the blue line. LA shot it back in, and hence the offside call. The junior Preds allow the Kings to let them clear the zone. The Kings cleared the zone for the Preds with that offside call. It's in our zone again, and we give it away. Clancy gives it right to the Kings player, who marches in and shot it into the net. Clancy has been pretty effective for the Kings so far. Some of their best shots have come off passes by Clancy. 8:59 remaining in the game. The Kings are sorry to see Clancy take a seat. Wagner's line is out. Wagner wins that one clean. Back to Hutchinson. Hutchinson gives it to the Kings. The Kings spin it around the net. Matthews picks it up and sends it to the Kings. The Kings put it in on Caldwell. That got picked off. Nice job by Hutchinson to grab that shot. Sends it out of the zone. Asemacher tried to get it. The Kings are fast. I'll tell you what. Everybody onside. Wagner dragged his leg, so he was able to stay onside. LaHaye brings it in. The Kings take it away from him. Here they come. The Kings on the near wall. Bring it into the zone. Do a little dipsy-doodle that confused even them. Take it to the far half wall. Preds kicking, slamming. Kings are going to come up with this one to get a shot right in the middle of the ice. Caldwell keeps it out of the net. I think that was going wide. Backdoor pass to Hutchinson. Hutchinson at least gets it out of the zone and is going to ice this sucker. We get new legs on the ice. All the way back in the junior Preds zone. The Preds passes have either gone to the Kings or to the back wall. 8:08 remaining, period number 3. We are going for total global meltdown here, Greg. Greg Weiss getting another piece of trident? Are you kidding me? Weiss looks like he's trying to quit smoking here. All right, who's out there? Wagner's line is out there, I think. No, it's third line, Cypher's line. Kings, are you sitting down? The Kings control the puck. Right into the slot, and thank God he hit his own teammate. That might have gone in. Caldwell was there. The Kings blocked that shot nicely. Cyphers has it. He and Simonek coming in 2-on-2. Oh, and Cyphers gets smashed. Cyphers got the last laugh. The kid that mushed him ended up on his wallet. Cyphers stays on his feet. The Kings just throw it into open space. They always get the puck, but Weiss got this one. Weiss D to Kananen. Kananen takes a look. The forwards are changing. Kananen has to stall for a second to get some help. The Kings slap his pass down. Weiss picks it up. Weiss running behind the net. Backhand to Olivas. Olivas backhand to the Kings. The Kings right to Simonek. Simonek, I don't know what to call that. We still haven't cleared the zone. There we go. Into the neutral zone it goes. The Kings pick it up. Olivas on the forecheck. Knock the puck off the kid's stick. Our players are giving them so much time and space. We're never even close to picking up any of their mistakes. Gowdy runs behind the net. Gowdy marching it out to Weiss. Weiss takes a look up ice. Throws the puck at Olivas. Nice pass. Olivas to Byron. Byron hit the defenseman. Byron got another shot. Gets it to Parker, who put it in the net. Nice little stick handle move by Ben Byron to find Garrett Parker all alone in the crease. The junior Preds have crawled to within 2. 4-2 LA Kings. Olivas started that play by knocking the puck away from the Kings in the middle of their zone. It started to come out. Byron picked it up, skated it in. Shot it off the goalie, picked up his own rebound, backdoor pass. He saw Parker coming hard down to the crease, and the goaltender was out of the mouth of the goal. Parker was standing almost in the net. He couldn't have missed that one. 4-2. Parker's line stays out. LA Kings doing a little stick handle move in the middle of the ice. Clancy chops that one off the Kings stick. They got the loose puck. Gowdy tried to knock that one to Olivas. Had the puck roll up on his blade. Kings maintain possession. Onto the near wall. Byron was going to take it and run. He got smashed. Kings picked it up D to D far side. Parker disrupts the pass. Kings still get it. Shovel it forward. On Clancy. Oh, thank goodness Caldwell was there. Clancy got smoked like a pack of camels. They were able to get it in unencumbered to Caldwell, but Caldwell stopped it. Parker coming in. Same play as before. Knocked it too deep. Hit it into the goaltender. Ben Byron was on the back door, but the Kings had that one covered really well. Kings coming hot through the neutral zone. Hutchinson and Matthews are set up, though. Kings player whistles it in on Caldwell, who gloves it out of the air for another stoppage. 5:54 remaining in the game. Preds down 2. Preds got a little life in them now. If they get one more goal in the net, they're a pull the goaltender away from trying to tie this thing up. Whether they move into the playoffs or not is irrelevant. They're hanging tough with the LA Kings, and that's quite an accomplishment. To the near wall it goes. Wagner's line is out there. Kings got a shot on net. I didn't see how or who. Caldwell made the play, steered it wide. Wagner pokes it out of the zone, and they're going 3-on-1. Wagner's got Asemacher on the far side. Wagner put it into the goalie, who left a little rebound. All the Preds forwards had left the crease, though. They're usually instructed to stop skating and stay just in case the goalie drops the puck, but that would require maximum effort. They just glided on by. 5:34 remaining in the game. Wagner's line stays on. Face-off deep in the Kings zone to the goaltender's left. LA is going to take possession and send it up the far wall. Matthews picks it up, sends it back in. LA picks it up. Stick handling in their own zone. Asemacher putting some forecheck pressure on. Finally, they get it into the neutral zone and storm in on Caldwell. Shot going for the crossbar. That would have been on net. Caldwell gloves it down for the stoppage. 5:14 remaining in the game. Still 4-2 Kings. Looks like Wagner's line is going to stay out for another face-off. Dillon bends over the dot. Referee checks everyone's stick. And drops. Kings win the draw. Comes to the near point man, shoots it in off Caldwell, who leg pads it off to the far wall. Kings get it in. Bice picks that one off. Spins behind the net, off the far wall. LaHaye trying to get there. He stopped short of contact. Now it gets sent up. It bounced over Asemacher's stick. Cal had a step on his defenseman. The puck bounced on him, though, went over his stick. Bice trying to put forecheck pressure on and keep it in the zone. Here come the Kings. Kananen had the kid. Wagner, nice job on the back check. Knocked the puck away. LaHaye sent it into open space. Asemacher had kind of cleared the neutral zone and didn't see it coming. The LA Kings kid looks like he misfired on the shot. It sort of popped up into the air, and Caldwell picked it out of the air for another stoppage. 4:34 remains. Cypher's line comes out. Cyphers, Simonek, and Ellingson. They're joined by Hutchinson and Matthews, I'm pretty sure. And the drop happens. LA wins another draw. Near side, D to far point. Caldwell kicks that one away. Bad angle shot. How did that go in? He was almost behind the goal line when he shot that one. I'm guessing it caromed off of Caldwell and into the net. There was too much traffic for me to see exactly what happened, but either way, the Kings are up 5-2. That's an unfortunate goal. Caldwell's played a solid game so far. I thought he was just trying to whip it in front of the net. He was so far deep, I didn't think there was any chance. I don't think he could have gotten it in straight. It had to carom off of Caldwell. Either way, it's 5-2. We're down to about 4.5 minutes, and Parker's line is on the ice. Parker wins the draw. He's got Hutchinson and Matthews behind him. Parker to Hutchinson, D to Matthews. Far side to the middle of the ice. Somehow LA got that puck, and they're going D in their own zone, working the breakout. Defenseman tried to skate it out. Olivas said no. Olivas got dumped. 2-on-1, Byron and Parker. Byron got too deep. Tried to feed it to Parker, but the Kings were in the passing lane. There was nowhere to go once Byron got that deep. LA tried to 5-hole Hutchinson. That's a nifty move by the forward, but the Preds sniffed it out. Here comes Matthews with the puck. Near side. Olivas still on the ice. He wasn't hurt. Matthews took a bad angle. Well, it wasn't a bad angle shot. It was an off-balance shot. Olivas is able to take the puck away from two Kings and drop it deep. Looks like Wagner's on the ice. Wagner must have taken Parker's spot. Byron and Olivas are still at the winger positions. It comes into the neutral zone where Bice picks it up. Olivas and Byron going for the change. Bice is almost alone. He had LaHaye with him. No, that's Wagner. Man, Dillon with a quick wrist shot. The goaltender couldn't even get his glove up fast enough. It tipped off the top of his catcher's mitt and up over the crossbar, over the glass, and into the netting. Man, the goalie didn't think he could shoot that fast either. 3.5 minutes left. Wagner ties his man up, drops him to the ice. Junior Preds tried to stomp on through and pick it up, but LA got it, sent it into the neutral zone where Bice picked it up and dropped it in. Behind the net, the Kings have control. Wagner on the forward check, tried to keep that one in. LA hasn't cleared it yet. Now they did. Asemacher drops it deep. Everyone has to tag up. Wagner's full line is out there now. The puck is sort of hit some traffic and gets knocked down. The Kings are the only ones that know where it is. They send it to the far wall and then into the near corner. Preds end of the ice. Big battle ensues. Somebody's pinned against the wall. I think Bice had the kid pinned over there. LA comes out with the puck as they always do. Caldwell's on his belly. The junior Preds can't clear the crease, and LA is the only ones there to knock it in. Were you able to see that one?
Goalie fell out.
All right, 2:38 remaining, and there's wheels and there's a cart, and they are no longer in simpatico. Cypher's line comes out. It's more mop-up duty than anything. The Kings jump to a commanding 4-goal lead. This is their biggest lead of the game. Marked right around Ellenson into the offensive zone. Clancy and Gowdy are out there on D. LA again, nobody getting in the kid's way or trying to put him off the puck. Walk right past Ellingson and put a shot in on Caldwell. Nice glove by Matthew to keep that one out of the net. We're down to 2:25. Cyphers leans over the dot for another draw. Cyphers wins the draw. It goes deep, nobody home but King. Cyphers has to go back and try to back check on his own face-off win. Do the math on that one. Nice job by Joey to get in the way of that shot. They put another one well high and wide. It comes off the back wall. LA picks it up. Gowdy tries. Gowdy does do a pretty good job of squishing the kid and removing him from the puck. Gowdy again removes kid from puck. LA passing it around behind the net. They're on the near half wall. Take it into the slot. Again unencumbered. Man, they are wide open on this side every time they want to shoot, and why not? Now they take another one. That might have cracked off a Gowdy. Gowdy doesn't look hurt, though. Clancy pinches a kid on the wall. LA keeps it in. Preds cannot clear the zone, and they look tired. Gowdy starts skating without the puck. Ellingson grabs it. Can't clear the zone, even though he's right on the blue line. LA comes in, takes another shot. That gets blocked by Clancy. LA picks it up. They try to come down Broadway. Gowdy gets in the kid's way and knocks at least his angle off. They got a couple of shots on that far post. Caldwell is able to seal it. 1:13 remaining now. That was not a good shift. Out comes Parker's line. This may do it. There might be one more shift left in the game. 1:12 remaining. We'll see if we can get out of the zone. And Ellingson had the puck forever right on the blue line and then fell down and left it there. Behind the net it goes. LA battling, basically just LA. Our guys are sort of floating around. Olivas off the wall. And Parker picks it up, coming through the neutral zone. Parker gets ridden wide by his defenseman, knocked off his feet. Someone's sitting on the puck. Olivas comes back and seals it. Ben Byron into the slot. Can't get it onto his forehand. Couldn't get the backhand shot off. The puck might have been bouncing on him. Now they're two on Hutchinson. Hutchinson takes the kid out. Matthews takes the trailer. No shot on that rush. LA still trying to get it back. Olivas is going to get it on the far half wall. Pulls it away from LA. He's got a lot of time and space. Sends it around the wall. We've got it near side, bringing it out of the zone. Hutchinson, is he going to turn and skate it down the middle again? No, he just lost the puck. Junior Preds forwards were changing. Hutchinson didn't have much he could do with that. There was no one else out there with him. LA just came in and scored. Junior Preds a sloppy change there. Well, they're just going to run the clock down, and good for them. 7-2 is going to be the final. 5 seconds left. The Junior Preds showed flashes of being a good team, but ultimately the Kings were better. Probably comes down to cubic inches because the Preds players, several of them played like they were intimidated, and that just doesn't make for a good game. All right, at the end of 3, we're going to the 4th quarter, right, Greg? Greg Bice is writing his last will and testament right now. Actually, it's his resignation letter for doing this camera work. We'll come back to you tomorrow. We don't know what time yet. It depends on who we play. I think they probably already know. We're going to be the 3rd seed regardless of what happens anywhere else, but we'll let you know. Until then, Steve Olivas for Greg Weiss and the 04 NJP Junior Preds. Thanks for watching and listening, and go to bed. Why are you up this late? Talk to you tomorrow.